Hello everyone, how are you doing? I am your host Malgaris. Welcome back to the fourth competitive challenge en masse. Alright then, let's see with which command we're opening up today's episode. And it looks like we're once again opening with Architect. Alright then, let's hop to it. Alright, opening up on Elephants. As you get to show on the road. Good luck and have fun, enemy player. Gonna put you over here, there we go. Alright, let's see what we can do. Maybe a couple of mortars in the beginning should be a nice opener. And see what kind of stronger weapon we can transition into. Let's get our turbine spots out. There we go. Alright, let's wait for a moment. Until we can get our mortar. There we go. Mortar attack is out. So now, let's move on over here. And get our other technology out. Nope. Ooh, good opening. Okay, for now I can't really do anything, so I'm just gonna get two of these out. And build up over here. Yeah, that's a very strong economic opener. So I shouldn't expect too much rest at the beginning of the game, but I would be foolish to not expect any either. Go do this real quick. There we go. Perfect. They're about to build down, I'm sure of it. Nope. Ah, I thought I was good on tempo. Much better, in case they're Spook, send back, there we go. There is not a lot of counterplay against a Spook opponent, but placing a sandbag if you suspect they are playing a Spook opponent is pretty effective, because it will jar the radar a little bit. So I think they're building a sandbag. On the other hand, it does tell the opponent that you're building something that you don't want them to know about. But right now I don't really care, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. And hit those turbines. 56%. That's contact. Not good enough. Oh, great job on the machine gunner there. Oh, I do love seeing that. Alright, that's fine. See if I can angle it a bit different. There you go. That should do it. Good. Slightly less powerful. Not sure what they're upgrading, but oh, that's pretty risky actually. I'm not sure what they're upgrading, but it can be good. That's for sure. So let's work on that. They're playing one of the from the Dragon Arm. They're playing as one from the Dragon Empire, that's for sure. We can work with that information, so that's good. I also should expand to my 6th mine as soon as possible. Because I'll be in a bit of trouble if I don't. Actually in a whole bit of trouble. Oh! Okay, apparently they're playing as one of the coalition commanders. That's painful. Not for me. And now I'm just being really, really annoying again against him. Okay, so far so good. I believe now it's time to make sure my cancels sing and I can work on the upgrade center. Close this one up. And from there we'll produce what you have to produce. So first of all, upgrade center. Oh, don't have running space for it. So create space for it. If you don't have space, make some space. Also, I'm enjoying that bonus income. Like a lot. I really do love this bonus income. I don't see any weapons they feel just yet, but that might soon change very soon. Yep, that was the goal, taking out those mines. Don't like the sound of that. I've got layers for it. Sorry, I've got layers for it. Rebuilding mines is pretty expensive. All right. Uh-oh. You're in a bit of danger. Yeah, you better metal up. I did a lot of core damage. Very happy about that. Nice one. There we go. These are good damage maintainers. They don't do full stacks of miniguns, but they sure deal some good damage. Let me tell you. Ooh, a buzzsaw. That could become very interesting. Put in 4, put you on 3, and you on 4. It's a bit of a wonky play, but I'm overall satisfied with it. Still not dead. Apparently it's very difficult to take you down. But it should be down soon. The area effect of the cans should be enough to deal some major damage. You're fine to the better round, I respect that a lot. Oh, we've got nothing left. That's insane. Why won't you die? I've heard this theme plenty of times now. Ooh, finally. That took me way longer than it should. But in the end, it is my victory. That AP sniper was very, very strong. Alright. That could have gone a little bit worse for me, but I think I overall had a solid build. Alright then. That's the first game of today. Let's move on to our second one. And we are going to be playing as... my darling Firebird. Alright then, let's hop to it. Alright. Welcome back to Vanilla, my favorite map with this commander. Let's show him how it's done, shall we, Firebird? Okay. Open up for turbine, good to know. I'm gonna allow you to lean back a little bit. Get our technology out, then our sniper, then our fourth mine. Okay, looks like they're stabilizing over there. And we go. Perfect. Alright, and our turbines will be rotating pretty soon. We'll use that opportunity to build our fourth mine and then our sniper. And once those mines are down, we can start harassing. Perfect. Get our snip-snap sniper out. There we go. Send you over here. Oh, I should stabilize as well. Huh, okay. Am I building something over there? I'm usually not a proponent of investing into resources, into structure that early on in the game. But they might be building up to something very dangerous that I don't know about. Oh. Okay, they are not playing around. That's for sure. And I'm very late on the draw on my mortars. So maybe I should shut my mouth and get to work. We are dealing with a strong opponent though. They're building mortars. Should have known. No, don't stack the structure. Good thing I know these by heart. That should slow him down some. Better angle. Better damage. Oh, I did not successfully avenge my brother. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's a bit more difficult angle to hit, isn't it? Oh, sorry. That's not gonna help you. Okay, now it's time to hit that sniper. Before I completely get pinned down. Expand my storage. Aha! Sorry, but you're on. Should you extinguish that fire? Put you on 3. Good impact. That's gonna hurt. That was a very exposed core strategy, and also got very scared at some point. GG. I was pretty lucky didn't hit any of my mortars, because this would have been a bit of a more difficult game if it was. But Firebird comes through once again. And that was the second game of today. Alright. Let's move on to the third one. Come on. Give me Shockenaugh. I can do Phantom as well. Alright then. Third game, we're moving in as Phantom. Let's get to it. Alright then, welcome back to Battleground. Good luck and have fun, enemy player. Gonna need these resources. Of course, my classic laser build will go over here. It's also a build that's a build based on the enemy AI that's built on this game. I think it's a very inspired build. So I'm gonna copy it. Because I'm a shameless copycat. There we go. Sell you off. Stabilize over here. Alright. Now wait and get our 5th man out. Perfect. That's what they're up to. They're slowly building up. It's good to see. Don't waste too much money on infrastructure, just slowly get your buildings out. That's the key. So you off will not make a big difference, but will make a difference. They all seem to be going for a certain risk strategy, which I cannot pinpoint right now. There we go. Put you over here. Oh, they're upgrading hard and fast. Put you over here, put you over here once the time comes. Minigunners. You're gonna try and rush me down like this, are they? Filthy. Now, do please repair. This is actually pretty smart. Let's see if I can buy myself some time. Good thing about a 6-man economy is it's gonna be a bit more difficult to take me down this easily. I'm gonna sell you off though. They are slowly expanding firepower though. Nice. Okay, looks like we're broken with improvised defense. Not too worried though. With those miniguns being there, that means they have basically 0 layers of defense. That means one good door snipe and this game is over for them. But I do have to get the door snipe off though. Let's wait for a moment. Oh, you can shoot that down, no problem. Wait for a moment. That was free builds. That means that it's gonna be slow and I will not have too many shots in this one. Oh frick, that's not good. They may lose a mine over there. Just slowly build up. Don't worry, I have the capacity to resist them. Enemy Firebirds. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, let's just turn to a basic survival real quick. Listen up, I'm gonna need you to get repaired real quickly. Like, real quick, like. Okay, thanks for being there. Oh, This defense poorly layers. Thank you for doing that. Well, at least you did something. That's not. Oh, I should have had more energy for this one. That's a misser. That one should not have missed. That's bad. Nice smokes though. That was bad timing. Well, GG. Very good build. Very good. Dang. Yeah, I could have built sniper against that. They had me properly pinned down. If I was just a little better with my aiming, I would have gone something. So yeah, been unfortunate. But hey, there's a solid build. GG. Nice to see another Firebird player. Alright then. Let's move on to our fourth game of today. Between Shock and Shockenaugh. Always get the last two between these. I think it's interesting. Alright then, but our fourth game today we'll be playing as Shockenaugh. Let's get to it. Alright. Welcome back to Elephants. Let's get the show on the roads. Oh, that's a little bit too far. That's just right. Perfect. Alright, let's move to the right. Harass his mortars. And this time we're going to build 20 mil cannons. Because Shockenaugh's active can temporarily turn them into a cannon projectile, which will make it a lot more effective. My point also is double the right opener, so they know how this game rolls. It's time for me to do the same and get these mines out in a steady pace. That's mine number one. I'll wait for a moment before we open up with mine number 2. Now it's time to get a couple of mortars out and get the show on the roads. So first off, let's extend over here. And make them think we're going to be building a cannon location over here. Well, oh, I'm actually building a lot of stuff into early infrastructure, which isn't good. Yeah, that's a bad habit of mine. My bad. They're going for big stability attack, so I'm going to place this one over here. Alright. Gonna put these ones over here and make them think, oh well, he's preparing for cannons, but well, actually I'm preparing for some couple of incendiary mortars to disturb your production. Okay, I did see this one, so it's pretty safe to say that they're not going anything buzzsaw-like, so I'm safe over there. Put some more storage down. And start building down slowly but surely. Yeah, that's still a while out, so I can calmly and easily build my 6 mine over here. There we go. I'm gonna save up a little bit for my incendiary mortars, and then I'm gonna set their stuff ablaze. I think 56% was a good one that could hit their turbines, so I'm gonna go for 58%. Hitting their technology is a big bonus. So if I can do that, that'd be very nice. Hopefully they didn't see that. But they probably didn't. Gosh darn it. They did. Oh well. It does give me some intel as what they're playing, so that's a good thing. And I can dismount a lot of resources of them. So, let me just keep them busy. Put you on 2 and put you on 3. I could group them, but it's not very advantageous in this position. %56%, that should do it. Uh-oh. I am wondering what they're building up there. But right, let's get an upgrade center out. Because I generally think an AP sniper might be good over here. Ah, shame. I was hoping I could take out one of those other things. Let's wait for a moment. Okay. But it does look like they know how to use a Spook commander, which is good to know. Alright, a good 20 mil will deal some wreaking havoc on these folks. But I'm almost at the can, so why the heck shouldn't I build a can, huh? Put a sniper down. I use an armor piercing sniper, and from there on out we'll see what we can do. This is a nice use for a spot. Ooh, I hit something. That makes me happy. Gonna upgrade you. I could hit something. I got resources for another twin cannon, so I'm going to use the opportunity to do it. I can sell you off. I know it's coming though. Oh, nice. Good attempt. I'll put you on. That'll teach him. At least for a little bit. Taking out a mine isn't bad. No, unfortunately for you, I do know how... Oh, good one, good one, good one. Shouldn't have spoken so soon, eh? Well, that must have sucked. Oh, you're building something over there. I see. Now, what might that be? Good impact, good impact. That just wasn't enough. That's what I'm talking about. Dislodge those cannons. Okay, they lost a lot of firepower over there, but we're not done just yet. Expand over here. Get one of these down. And rebuild our sniper. Oh, they don't have a lot of turbines left. That's good to know. So I just have to aim slightly higher and find a way to deal the... I cannot really deal the fatal blow right now, but I am delaying their build by a lot. Not great. I'm gonna need a howitzer or a lot of bullets to punch through. So why not do a little bit of both? Alright, interesting. That'll buy me a lot of time. Alright. I'm not sure if buying time right now is what they can really afford, but it's a good strategy nonetheless. So I can take out their turbines, that'll buy me the time I need, I believe. Okay. And there you go. Taking out a couple turbines always helps out. There we go. There's still a mine down there somewhere. Yeah, they're gonna have a very slow fire rate. I'm just gonna upgrade these into minigunners. There we go. Just to put some pressure on their bottom. On the right side, you'll get a bit more energy because mines cost energy. Okay, looks they're building their back turbines over there. There we go. Ouch, that hurts. No, I don't want you to have those mines, thank you. That should lock him down. Perfect. Ah, shame, 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 shame. Not very effective. Will do. And there she goes. GG. GG. What a great Spook player. That was pretty hard. It's pretty hard to sludge them. They're in full crisis mode. Oh, they had a laser ready. Oh yeah, that could have gone. Oof, that could have gone a lot different indeed. All right then, GG. That was pretty intense. Good anti-air they had. So yeah, and that means that the last game we'll be playing as Spook. Let's hop to it. Alright, and capping off today's episode with a bummer. It is spirals. Okay. Let's wait for a moment, get our mine out, and then get our turbines out. I'm gonna go for early harassment, because that's the only thing I can do, unfortunately. So yeah. Nope, don't invest too much, just build your turbines. One at a time, slowly and calmly. There you go. Sell you off. They're going for an expansion, which I fully understand. That'll give me the opportunity to harass them a little bit. Sell you. Nicely. That technology has been slightly delayed. That's good to know. Let's see if a couple of harassment mortars will help out. An armory. Okay. That means going for rockets and missiles. Gonna get these two incendiary mortars out, just to maintain good damage dealt against those turbines. They're putting a lot of investment towards that, which is good. That's ideal for me. Because they've just built down a lot of infrastructure, but they're not doing anything with it. Upgrade center as well. Okay, they are rushing. They are going for full speed. And I respect that a lot. So I don't have to expect any early buzzsaws or anything like that. So I'm gonna use it to my advantage. Close range, danger close, 29. Good impact. Just gotta keep hitting those shots. Little by little, deal a little bit more damage every time. Gonna get you out here. Okay, looks like they're playing one of the Eagle Empire commanders. Looks like I got my basic storage out. They seem to have theirs as well. They built a battery, which is a very interesting build. My turbines are still uncontested, which makes me a happy person. They're finally going for their 4th mine. But they're holding my anti-air at bay. Gotta give them that. There we go. Third turbine to maintain firepower. That's how you're building theirs. Yep, that's gonna suck. Awesome, alright then. If I can keep hemorrhaging their energy production, we'll be off to a great start. And the flag gun is on the way. They might be going for a big old-fashioned shotgun play. I saw that. I'm sorry, John, but I can't allow that. Yep, over here I guess. More sandbags, even though you have 0 energy. My damage output isn't high, I'm well aware of that. But it's enough. And sometimes that's what counts. Yeah, I get that. GG. Yep, that's a rush build. It's not clean, it's not nice, it's just rushing it out. That's the best thing you can do in this map. But either way, they held on pretty good. I'm glad I could surprise their turbines. Because if I could not do that, I would be in a lot more trouble. Alright, alright. Those are 24 losses, which means I have to do 48 seconds of planking. Let's hop to it. Alright then, 48 seconds of planking done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, why not like the video and subscribe for more content. That is all. I am your host Malgaris and I'll see you next time. Bye.